Yo, what's up? So today we're going to be going over the questions you guys have asked me on my Q&A post I made a couple weeks ago. By now I'm already at like 5.4k, but I decided to now get this out of the way so that once I reach 6k, I'll either do something like this again or I'm going to do something different. But other than that, I mean, thank you guys so much for the support that I have been receiving on this channel so far. I'm very glad that Forsaken has been doing very well. And Daybreak 2 is a game that I'll still be posting sometimes here and there, just not as much as before, because Forsaken is really fun right now. I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's just move on with the questions, shall we? So, first question is, congrats on 5k, exclamation point, is that supposed to be ones? And exclamation point? I don't know. Question, who do you think is the best killer / what killer do you like to play the most? So, I think the best killer, aside from being a slasher, is actually going to be Empress. Well, necessarily, kind of, not really, but yeah, I'm going to say Empress. And the reason why is that the dash is so annoying sometimes as a survivor. If you're not using any like stun like Mammo or Bear Trap or anything, or you're just a gen rusher, you're completely just going to die. Like, you're just going to go down regardless. I've come to that realization, and as well as even if you keep your distance far enough, it sometimes won't last long depending on if they, have good ping or if their ping is bad, if you can see that they're moving fast on your screen. A lot of factors come into this when it comes to Daybreak 2, and that's why I kind of it's always like, is the killer's ping really good or is it really bad kind of moment. And as for what killer do I like to play the most, it's of course Slasher. I have over 700 rounds played and over 650 wins with him. So safe to say that he is my number one killer right now. Second is Ghost with only like 100 plus, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's my favorite killer that I like to play the most. Moving on to the next question though. We have Summer asking, yippee hooray, congrats on almost 5k. Thank you very much. As your channel continues to grow, what sorts of content would you like to explore and start doing? Are you still going to play with viewers? On another note, what is your favorite dessert and that you can make yourself? So, when it comes to content on my channel, I've mainly been sticking to Roblox. I haven't really branched out to any other games. I've been playing Marvel Rivals, as you can see in the background. I reached Grandmaster 2, so I've been doing very well in that department. And so, I don't know if I'll bring Marvel Rivals into my main channel. I'll probably make it into a second channel if I want to. I've been thinking about it in the back of my mind, but I don't know yet how that'll work. So for now, I'm just sticking with asymmetrical horror games on Roblox, like Forsaken and Daybreak 2, and I'll still be playing with viewers. I'll still be doing live streams with viewers. I'll always enjoy doing that. You guys are amazing. You guys support this a lot. So I'll still be playing with viewers. And on another note, my favorite dessert is actually going to be red velvet cake. Do I know how to make it myself? No. I wish I did. But that's the one dessert that I enjoyed that I cannot make myself though. So yeah, there's that. Next question is from Blanket. And they said, nice, congratulations on almost 5k. My question would be, what kind of music do you like or songs do you like? I enjoy lo-fi. And you'll see that in like the background of almost all of my videos is that it's either lo-fi or it's lo-fi rap, either one of those two. That's my favorite genre. That's what I like to play on stream. It's very chill. It's very relaxing. My second has got to be hip-hop as well. That's going to be my second most listened songs. Other than that though, I mean, yeah, it's just going to be lo-fi and hip-hop. Those are my two favorite genres I like to listen to when it comes to music. Next question comes from Inarui. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I probably pronounced that so wrong. But anyways, congrats. Just a small question. Do you have any tips for playing Idol or Star Eater? For playing Idol, heart all the survivors first. Give them all hearts. Okay, give them all hearts first. That way they have very slow repair, and that way you can be able to basically slow down the game heavily. You slow down the game heavily with Idol. I'm going to say that right now. And with Star Eater, I would start placing your stars around vaults, a little bit farther away back though, just because that if you put it too close to the vault, they'll activate it and they won't really have to vault because you put it too close to the vault. So yeah, those are my two tips, small tips, but hopefully you find those very helpful, and I hope that your next matches go very well. Moving on, let's go on to Starry, who I know a lot is very active. and is part of, been a part of the channel for quite a while. Congratulations on 5K. How did you come up with your avatar / what inspired you? I've been here since like 500. What the Sigma? Exactly. I know they've been here for quite a long time, but what inspired me to make my avatar is I kind of put together just a kind of a Oni samurai-esque kind of character almost. And what I mean by that is I intended my character to kind of just be a kind of a samurai, like a slight demon samurai kind of, who is slightly evil. And like I said, I don't have full lore on this character. This is like all I just had in my head when I was making this avatar. But this is why I gave him like a cape, I gave him like a suit, and the little pin controller is something I just, I added for just a little extra detail. But it's mainly the sword and the hat is what really represents him. And that's why I kind of made the character. He's supposed to be just kind of an Oni slayer almost, or he's like basically he's like a samurai, Oni samurai, but he's more in a human form. And that's really all I can give for now. Will I give more explanation on my character more down the line? Maybe, who knows, but that's what I'm gonna say for now, and that's all I can really say. But yeah, and also shout out to you for being here since 500, which is quite insane, honestly. That is actually quite insane. Moving on to the next person is Loop Timehole. They said, congrats on almost 5K, which I have reached now. As of now, what can we expect for the future of this channel? New games other than Roblox? So like I said earlier, maybe Marvel Rivals, maybe not, maybe some other horror games outside of Roblox, who knows. And so right now I'm kind of just been experimenting and just testing out a lot of different things on the channel, like I did with VR chat, and seeing how they work and seeing how they do. So you'll see what comes up down the line, and maybe we'll see a different shift of, games on the channel. Next question coming from Amethyst_Rio. They said, congrats, what's your favorite color if you have one? My favorite color is blue / light blue, so it's any one of those blues. It's not black and white, even though my avatar is black and white, but blue is mainly my favorite color, so that's my mainly favorite color. But thank you very much for the congratulations, and hope you are having a wonderful day. Next up, Arsonist, and they said, congrats man, one question, what exactly was your goal when you were just starting off your channel? So my main goal was to basically just have fun and post like whatever I was enjoying, which at the time of course was Daybreak 2. And after Daybreak 2 I was going to just branch off into other games that I thought were going to be fun, and just have fun with creating videos in general without having such a large audience. And when I found out that my second to last video basically was doing very well the following week, I was surprised. My first the looping is fun, or looping killers is fun video just popped off, and I was also surprised to see the amount of comments that I received. And so I decided to basically start creating Daybreak content, because seeing how well the first one did, I did another one where the killers were playing killer was fun, and then after that I kind of just took off, and I decided to make basically a hobby out of creating these sort of videos and have fun with it as well. And I did. I very much did have fun with making Daybreak 2 content in the beginning, as you probably have noticed. Mini compilation stuff and kind of posting what I've experienced throughout my time playing the game, even though I started playing way before that. But I mean, at the end of the day, I was basically having fun, and that was my goal. My main goal was to have fun playing the game and to have a sort of great time with other people, especially like people like Milo and H and all that stuff, and create content as a whole for people to enjoy, kind of like just for entertainment. And I'm glad where I'm at now is somewhere where people will be able to listen. People will also kind of enjoy what I have to say, and basically, kind of enjoy the videos that I put out. And over time the quality of the videos will go up, and hopefully people will notice that and see that from where I began to where I'm at now, and seeing how the future is for me at the moment. Because right now I've kind of been thinking about what I will do if I'm ever gonna leave Roblox or if I'm ever gonna branch out from Roblox. All these other questions in my mind. But yeah, no, the channel was intended to just post random stuff, random Roblox, other games, other Roblox games and stuff like that. So yeah, that was the main purpose at the beginning. Tinks VS8435 asked, "Congrats, just won. How old are you?" I am 21, which to a lot of people seems old for some reason. I don't know what it is with this generation thinking that being an adult is considered old. I really don't know that. Who knows? I mean, it's a different time now. It is what it is, right? New generation. Got all these, the skibbity toilets and whatnot that I find very, very just weird. But, you guys, you do you, man. You guys, you do you. But, yeah, no, I'm 21 years old. And, yeah, I create these sort of videos now. Yeah, I enjoy Roblox still. I've been enjoying it for quite a while, and I'll always still play it here and there. I needed a handle name, said congrats on 5K. Thank you very much. Next person is Captain Jack, and they said, "Congratulations, bro. One question, what's your opinion on the character Jonas in Daybreak, and do you like to play as him sometimes?" So I don't really play as Jonas a lot when it comes to Daybreak 2. I made a video on them, but I haven't really used his perk, nor have I used him as a character much. But what I will say is that the character is really cool. Even though he has like a short lore backstory because he's a character from a collab, he's still an interesting character, and I like the perk that he comes with because it can be very, very good for looping as well as getting some small distance and gaining some distance as well. So yeah, that's what I think about Jonas and basically what I think of the character. At JillyJero said, "Congrats on almost 5K, Keeper. Congrats, and you so deserve it." Thank you very much. Question, do you think you'll branch out to other games that aren't Roblox, like the VR content? If so, what they might be? So with that in mind, it's like I explained earlier, maybe like Rivals and stuff like that. But just to give you a more broad answer, third-person shooters, first-person shooters, and most likely horror games. That's what I've been looking into recently. Like, for example, probably Playtime Chapter 4, and kind of like Blair Witch and all those kind of games. So maybe you'll see those in the future live streams or videos, but for now, those are just ideas. They have not come out at the moment. So yeah, that's the answer I can give you for that. Next question is from Ancient, and they asked, "What is your favorite video on your channel?" My favorite video on the channel is actually the one that is called "Looping and Making Killers Scared of Me in Daybreak 2. I think when I made this video, I just kind of went around each lobby and just recorded myself looping killers and whatnot. And in doing that, I am pretty sure this video basically marked where nobody would ever want to chase me anymore, and kind of just solidified me as kind of the quote-unquote #1 Daybreak player. But I mean, after that, I kind of still was playing the game as normal. I remember I had to use like an alt account because after I made that, I think every killer that I went up against on that day, the day after, nobody chased me for one, not even for a minute. And so that is why I'll always have it be my favorite video, because it kind of just made everyone more aware of how I played and why they won't ever chase me now. Who knows? Stuff changes now, but I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have that as my favorite video on the channel. So yeah. Next question is from Fabian, who I know is sometimes in the streams here and there, but let's see what they have said. Not a question, but I want to say you're my favorite YouTuber. Still please read this on the Q&A. I still will. Oh wait, I thought of a question. Who is your Daybreak best friend? That's an easy one I can actually just say, and that is Milo. They've been part of the channel since the beginning, and you guys already know them from past videos, so there's no really drama there. But I mean, hey, that's my answer to that question. So yeah, there you go. Black Roses 11 asked, "Congratulations on 5K. I hope you continue to enjoy making more content. Also, I was wondering, have you or plan to meet any other Daybreak creators in real life, like meeting up or hanging out together? Anyways, congrats again." That's actually an interesting question, honestly. Do I have any plans on meeting any of the other Daybreak content creators? I think if I had to choose two of them that I would choose, or actually three of them. you know. If the three I would choose to be meet in IRL would be, one is No Words, two Milo, three Ancient. Okay, and that's not in any order. I'm just saying that because, you know, those are the three people. They're not in like order from first to who I'd visit first to last. No. But those are the three main people I would find to be pretty cool and chill with IRL. So yeah, that answers your question. So we're moving on to the next one, and that is from Lai Schlai, which I don't even know if I pronounced that correctly. Oh well. Congratulations on almost reaching 5K. Anyways, aside from gaming, what is something you want to do in the future, like things in IRL or new hobby or something like that? When it comes to what I want to do IRL, I'm kind of like wanting to travel more, especially in the future. But I also want to visit like other countries, for example, Japan. I want to go to Europe as well. And as for hobbies, I think gaming will be something I will stick with for quite a while. I always wanted to become a streamer of some sort, or, you know, someone who is like really good at entertaining, and that's what I'm working at the moment. But I kind of just want to be able to become an entertainer for a lot of people and kind of basically just make fun videos and have a great time and do collabs and stuff like that. So that's what I'm basically aiming for, and that's what I'm looking forward to in the future. Masky is on YT. Congrats on almost 5K, you honestly deserve it. Which daybreak perks are your favorite / main perks? Because usually I notice you using Team Spirit, so I assumed it's one of your favorites. No, it is actually two of my favorite ones. I would say is Heal Gun and Maternal Instinct, but my main one is gonna be Heal Gun because number one, I get to heal from a distance, and two, I do generators at a average speed, not super slow like Nathan or Sarah. So yeah, there's that. But those are my two favorite ones, and I enjoy supporting my fellow teammates whether I'm not in chase. So yeah, those are my two favorite perks, and that's my main perk, I should say, as well. Team Spirit is something I like to use from time to time, but not a lot. It's very situational when it comes to using it. I kind of don't really use it a lot because it's alright. If my teammate dies though, there goes my perk. So yeah. Mr. Novalite said, "Ooh, congrats. How did you get into Daybreak? Did it stand out to you, or did a friend recommend it?" The way I found Daybreak was with a friend of mine, like almost a year and a half ago already, which is surprising to really think about. Almost 2 years now, because the game's been out for quite a while. And so the first way I found it was I was playing this horror game, and I don't remember the game. It's probably like outdated now. And I saw Daybreak 2 in my recommended. So I said, alright then, let's play this game, right? Daybreak 2. And what stood out to me was the amount of characters that was in the game at the time. And this was before like Emil and before Crystal and all that. This was when Owen's farm was still in the game. And I was surprised to see how well the gameplay was and how fun it was playing as Killer and Survivor. And so I really kind of recommended it to my other friend, who at the time I still talk to, not a lot anymore, but she's still really cool. And me and her played the game quite a few amount of times. I stuck with it, you know, she kind of moved on, you know, college and stuff, but I mean, other than that, the game really, really was fun in the beginning. And so that is what really stood out to me when it came to why the game was so fun and how I got into Daybreak 2 as a whole. And so yeah, that's basically what I will say for that question. And I think at the same time, I will say is that I wish I could go back and relive that moment when it came to Daybreak 2. So, I mean, it time flies already, and it's already been almost 2 years now since I've played the game already. So, yeah, it's pretty insane to think about that, really. A year and a half, actually. So, yeah. Benjo4234 says, "What is the nature of dark matter and dark energy?" Well, let's see. Something to do with like galaxies and dark matter and all that other stuff. I don't know. What an interesting question, I will say that. But yeah, no, something to do with like galaxies, dark energy, pulling them apart. I don't know. That's just what I think. You know what? I'll look it up later, maybe. Who knows? Anyways, on to the next one. The next question is from who you all know, Milo. What is what if the lore of your character... What? Oh, wait, I read that so wrong. Damn, okay. What is the lore of your character? Tell me now. Totally doesn't hold gun. Alright, I see that. So, like I explained a while ago, I think in the question before, the lore of my character is basically just, samurai, who is like a half human, half oni, and they're more like in a human form, obviously, most of the time. But you know, I gave them, they're like almost like a evil villain type. I consider them just basically like a villain character, you know, and they just are just somebody who enjoys just, you know, enjoys the screams of others who are, like, you know, in pain and whatnot, which is why a lot of people say that I'm evil in Daybreak 2 for some reason. That's kind of funny, and it kind of matches the vibe that I go for with the character. That's why I always have like evil laughs and stuff like that sometimes in stream, and people say like I have such an evil laugh. But yeah, no, that's basically the reason for my character, you know. Like I said, I will go into detail probably down the line. Maybe I'll add some lore to it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, who knows. But yeah, there's my response there, Milo. Hope you don't put a gun to my face anymore. Maya on TikTok 3743 said, "Congrats on almost 5K. And one question: what was the first time you played Daybreak 2?" The first time I played Daybreak 2 was almost a year and a half ago already. I think back in 2023. Yeah, back in like 2023. And so I decided to start. That's when the game first came out. Like the first week of the game, I played like the Daybreak 2, and that's when I started playing it. And I was, like I said earlier, in the question that someone asked a while ago, was I found it through a friend and I got addicted to the game. And yeah, I started my YouTube channel when I had like level 6,000, so I was grinding the game a lot. I've been there since day one almost. Not day one, but you know what I mean. Yeah. We got another question from Masky, but this time it's from their brother, I guess. He asks you, which Daybreak style is your favorite, and what made you play such Daybreak? What do you mean by Daybreak? Oh, Daybreak character style. I see. Well, if we're talking like style, I guess, you know, my kind of style would be like Rider style or like Yan style, you know. If they're talking about the way they look, that's the kind of style I'm looking for, that I like. But if it's in terms of gameplay, then their gameplay style is what I enjoy the most. And what made me start playing Daybreak? Basically, I found it fun. You know, I found it addicting, and I kind of just got used to the game and had fun with it. Another question is from my Spotify account. What a name. Congratulations on almost reaching 5K. Thank you very much. I didn't know if this has already been answered, but what got you into content creation and what got you to Daybreak? I already into the Daybreak one, but what got me into content creation was seeing as a lot of the other content creators I've seen growing up have been really fun to watch, and their editing style and their, you know, sort of vibe was very chill and very funny at the same time. And I aim to go for that. I've always aimed to be like a chill person, but also be somewhat like, you know, funny and entertaining at the same time. And so basically I wanted to combine that, but I just didn't know where to start until Daybreak came into mind. I was like, what if I start making videos on this Roblox game Daybreak? And so I did that, and now I'm at a point where I have a community that supports me and kind of just enjoys what I make and what I'll do in the future, you know. So I mean, yeah, that's really all I can say. Also, is math red or blue? Any other color too. I'm gonna just say this now. I'm just gonna say it's blue. That's my random answer. Congrats on 5K Keeper. I guess a question I have for you is, would you be willing to do Daybreak video together where you and I play? I'm not as skilled as you are, nor do I have many gameplay videos, but I think it'd be something fun to do regardless. Again, no, congrats on 5K, brother, and may you gain more subscribers this year till your end goal. Why, thank you, Sailor. Thank you very much. That's very appreciative of you. Would I be willing to do Daybreak video together where you and I play? You know, I actually, that doesn't sound like a bad idea if I can find the time, because at the moment I am very much busy with like other stuff and editing many other things, and it's been a little hard to find time to play, like, you know, well, not play other games, but more like try and find time to spend time with, like, you know, viewers sometimes and whatnot, which is why I've been streaming less. I've been focusing on a lot of other things outside at the moment that is going to help the channel grow, Forsaken, a lot of other things as well. So it's a little difficult for me to try and like find time to play with like anybody that wants to. But I appreciate the the congratulations, and as always, you, my friend, I know you have been here since almost, not day one, but you've been here in the server active. So, you know what? Shout out to you. There you go. All right. Alrighty. Moving on to the next question. At Libby5149 says, congrats on 5k, thank you. I'm curious about what level you were when you started getting good at looping. If I remember it, I think I started getting looping at like around the 500 to level 700 mark. That's where I started getting better at my looping, and then I improved on that after I reached 1,000, and then I just kept improving and improving. So, you know, one day you'll kind of see your improvement and see how much better you've gone, and you'll see that, you know, looping in this game is not as difficult as many people seem to see it as, but yeah. Just remember that practice makes perfect, as always, and remember to have fun. Have fun with the game. Don't take it too stressful, or you just won't have fun, you know? Yeah. And the final question from Song Family is, what do you plan to do in the future? And what I plan to do in the future is content creation, of course. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to work hard and consistently start posting a little more. But as of now, I've been taking more time for myself, as well as been taking more time with my videos to make them more polished, I guess you could say. I'm not saying that my videos aren't polished right now. You know, my videos are fine, you know, they're okay, but they can be better. You know, thumbnails can be better, video quality can be better, so I'm working on improving that for you guys, and basically kind of working on myself to improve on my channel. And I want to grow it to be at least up to 100k, 50k, you know. It's not going to happen in a year, but who knows, maybe it will, maybe it won't. But Forsaken at the moment is kind of what's I've been enjoying, and I'm going to take my time with editing and take my time with, you know, making the videos. So that is my plan for the future as of my channel, you know. And when it comes to my future, yeah, no, it's just going to be content creation, honestly. It really is. There's nothing else I can really say. It's something I've always wanted to do when I was younger, and now that I have the opportunity, I'm not going to let it escape my hand. I think that is all the questions we have now. Looking at it right now, doesn't seem to be much anymore. 28. I think those were all 28 comments I went through. If I missed one, let me know in the comments below, and I'll probably answer it in the comment that you write. But I mean, I want to say thank you guys so much for the support I've been receiving on the channel, and kind of just say thank you guys, because without you guys, I don't know what would be doing. I'm still working an IRL job, so maybe I would know, but you know, it's something that I want to make this into a huge career, and it's something I'm willing to put effort and quality and time into. It's gonna take a while, but it'll pay off in the end, in the future, and it's what I look forward to from here on out. Other than that though, thank you guys so much for watching this video and supporting the channel along the way. Forsaken content is going to be starting to be more consistent. I'll try and be a little consistent with that as well. It'll take a little bit more time. I'll probably be posting like weekly or bi-weekly now, since I have been enjoying another game as well, as you can see in the background, Marvel Rivals, which I am thinking of making a second channel on and making videos on Marvel Rivals as well, if you guys enjoyed that. But other than that though, I hope you guys are having a great day/night, wherever time zone you are. And as always, peace out and take care.